Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And we are going to be doing some tickets today. I kind of started without y'all because I got excited to get started. So thanks everybody who has come on already. Hello, Boo Boo Kitty and Penny. Also, Margaret, thanks for coming on. And Tamika and Tammy. Hey, everybody. So, I feel like a lot has been going on since yesterday. So, you all convinced me, and I went ahead and I started the Facebook group, which is Junk Journal Buddies, which I thought was a quite appropriate name for our little group. Hey, Ishmael. And we already have 21 members in the group. So the members have been rolling in. And I can see that this is going to be a quite active group. So I just wanted to thank Penny also, because Penny Suckler actually volunteered to help moderate the group. So that's fantastic. So I'm very happy about that because I can see we're going to be busy. So the only time I haven't been peeking in on Facebook is when I was sleeping because I kind of got excited also, but I don't want it to become a time suck because, we all got work to do, but we do want to share all of our little creativeness, don't we? So before I get started going here, I just wanted to say, if you are new to the channel, this channel is all about junk journaling. Used to be about some different stuff, but now it's junk journaling is our focus. Hey, Chris. And so if you love videos like this, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button so that sometimes you'll be notified at the right time when things come out. Because I think YouTube was a bit glitchy today. And it's good that now we have the Facebook group because you guys can, or you ladies, can kind of communicate back with me and let me know what you see. So I saw Penny sent me an image, and she showed me that she got a notification that the stream was supposed to start in 30 minutes, and that was like an hour ago. So that was clearly not correct. So that had to be a glitch because for once I set the live stream up correctly. So all right, so I ordered some glue yesterday, and y'all know Amazon is like crazy fast right now. And I ordered some more of the Tombow aqua glue or liquid glue, mono liquid glue. I kind of like this. It's a bit liquidy, but I'm kind of used to using it now. Hello, Super Tech. Welcome. And also I got some of this glue that I've been seeing, Gail Ascaganelli. I know I'm saying her name wrong, y'all. I know I'm saying her name wrong. And this glue actually didn't cost that much, but you can see the sticks are quite small. I can't remember how much they cost. I have to look it up, but it's 3 in a pack. So it didn't cost that much. So I think this will be enough to try. And maybe this stuff is so sticky that I only need a little bit anyway. Let me put my eyeballs on because y'all know I cannot read this. And it says streak and oh, y'all, this must be in German. I think this is a German glue stick because I can't read what's on here. Anybody read German? Anybody read German? This one is the Tombow mono aqua glue. So I have some of this, and it goes on clear, and it's very, very liquidy. It's aqua, just like it says, liquid glue. But I still like it. And the one that I had, it lasts for a long time. Hey, Mouse, haven't seen you in a while. So I hope you all went over to the Facebook group and you joined up so we can chit chat. And I just want y'all to know too, one more thing about the Facebook group. I did put some questions on there, and they seem kind of like crazy kind of questions because Rachel, I don't know if you all ever been to her channel. She has a fantastic channel over at Scrapcraftastic, and I actually know her in person too. And when she answered her question, she asked me if the question about who's your favorite YouTuber, if that was a trick question or not. Cause I guess she's her own favorite, but that's okay. But I put the questions on there for a reason, and the reason is the questions keep the bots out, because the bots can't answer the questions. So if you didn't answer the majority of the 4 questions that I put in there, I'm not gonna let you in. So just go ahead and answer at least like 2 or 3 of the questions, and then I'll let you into the group. It's no big deal, but those are there for a reason, because that's how I'm going to meet and Penny right now. We'll be vetting the people to get into the group. If you don't answer the questions, you're not getting in. So I have like 2 people who have not answered the questions over there. So I'm sorry, but I even sent a message to one person and they did not respond to me. So guess what? You're just going to be sitting in limbo until you give me that information. Okay, let's get on with the show. Okay, Super Tech, you're in. All right. All right. So I kind of got started because also, hold up, y'all, because I got some craziness going on over here. Let me see if I can pull these out. Okay. I also purchased these ticket thingies, these ticket stamps. I've been seeing people using. I've been dying to get some, dying, and I finally took the plunge and I got them. And I meant to put the links in the description, but I didn't. So I'm gonna try to do it while I'm talking. But because I actually got them for a pretty reasonable price, I think. I don't ever see these at Michael's or at Joann's or anything. So I'm not sure, like, if I could get it there, if it would be cheaper. Because, y'all know Michael's be boosting up their prices for sure. So I don't know. So let's see. Here's one. All right, so the stamps themselves, they were like $18. This were $18, but they're totally worth it for me anyway. And so let me just put this over here. So the ticket stamps. Here's the link to those. And then I also got the dies, because you can't have the tickets without the dies. So I definitely wanted those. And I normally don't pay this much for items like this, but this is something that I really, really, really wanted. And the dies were just $12. And I thought that was really reasonable for the die set, because you don't really need the stamps to use the dies. And I'm going to show you how I did that also. And I know I'm really kind of taking a long time to get into the meat and potatoes of our little stream here, but I just wanted to make sure that you all had the information too. So this is the ticket die. All right, so those are those 2. Okay, and then I'll have to go back. Who is ringing my doorbell? Y'all hold on one second. Sorry, you all. Sorry. Oh, my goodness. Sorry. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. How dare they ring the doorbell at live stream time? Okay. I'm back. And nope, it wasn't the Jehovah's Witnesses. It was some guy trying to sell windows. Can you believe that? I wish it was a Junk Journal buddy. Dag nabbit. No Junk Journal buddy. Okay. All right. Okay. So Penny said I wouldn't be back if it was a Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, they would still have me out there. Okay, so we have all right, we got the dies and we got the stamps. So of course I wanted to dig in and start using these. Yeah, I'm so sorry. This live stream is like a little cray cray. Okay. Let me get my bearings here. Okay. So let me put these to the side for the moment. I'm going to show you what I've already made, and then we're going to make some stuff. All right. So let me bring this down a little bit so you all can see it, and let me fix. There we go. Now, so these are from the stamp set there. And nope, no Avon, you all. No Amway. And here's another ticket. Don't those look fantastic? And what I did was I just pulled out some papers from my scraps. And because, you know, using the dies is perfect for getting rid of your scraps. And then we got this. I did a whole bunch of tickets that were kind of the same, but they look a little bit different sizes. And this was on some coffee dyed paper. This was on cardstock. This is coffee dyed paper as well. This was on some cardstock. And that was some cardstock there. And this was not one of the tickets that came in the thing. Let me show you the tickets. So these were some of the tickets also. Tickets. And here's another one. And these right here are tickets from the set as well. But I saw another YouTuber who kind of did like a continuous ticket. And I could not go back to the video that I found, but I was able to kind of figure it out. So I'm going to show you all how you can do like some continuous tickets with the stamps also. And here's another one. And these also I did on the aged paper, which I have over at pleasantcreations.com. And I watercolored on them. And then I edged them. So hopefully we'll have time to do a few of those. And then I was thinking, why be limited to the stamps? I have the dies. So I took some stamps that this was like a scrap from when I was cutting these. And I made it into a little stamp. I hope y'all can see that. Let me try to get just a tad closer. I feel like I'm far away. There we go. So we have like that little stamp there. And I did this one. And I just used some different stamps that I had. And then this, I'll just kind of do this so y'all can, so it can be up close, you can see. So we had this one. This is another one of the continuous stamping that I did, like that, and a lady and a guy. And what's nice is I could still just rip these if I wanted to, so you can kind of see what it would look like if it was a standalone stamp. And let's see, and this, yeah, I was telling that guy, I was like, I don't have time for you. I'm in a meeting, because they don't understand the live stream thing. And he's trying to all explain stuff, and I'm like, and they always look so frustrated when you tell them that you're not interested. I'm like, no, don't come knocking on my door for stuff. I'm going to put a big old sign on my door that says, if I don't know you, don't knock on my door. I'm going to sick my dog on you and shoot you with my gun. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe they won't come. I'm going to be this is a stand your ground house. I'm in Florida, dang it. Okay, so let's get started on some of these. So I'm going to first show you how I did like this continuous stamp right here. Time to start carrying them in my shop. If I find some, I will. Hey, Heather, how you doing? Okay, let me show you. I took out some colored paper, and I did this with like a gold paper, but I'm not going to take that one out. So I just took some paper out, and Oh, also, the dies, this is like the cover that the dies came in, the pack. And gotta make everything straight. And it actually came in like a little container, so that's quite nice. So it's 6 dies that come in here. Y'all, I could make tickets forever ever. This is like so addictive and fun. So they all come in lots of different shapes. And of course, these are like just suggestions on how you could use it. Those are the suggestions. So I'm doing fantastic, Heather. Thank you for asking. So these are the 6 dies. So what I decided to do with what you can do, let me not confuse y'all. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to kind of make my own stamps without the stamping thing. So I just want to cut some continuous pieces for this. So I'm only going to use this guy right here. Y'all, this is like the bonus for y'all because they don't show you how to do this. And let me get Big Mama out here. And I'm going to cut a piece off, and I know that I measured it already, so it needs to be, y'all have my vagabond up here too, so it's taking up a lot of space. It needs to be 1 6/16. So let me see if I can get it 1 6/16. Hopefully that's right. Let's look. Yeah, about 1 6/16. So let's move this out the way. Move Big Mama out the way. And so we'll take one of these. We'll start with the green because you need for it to, I think I cut this a little bit short, but that's okay. I think because the smaller stamps will fit on here. You all will get the gist. So it probably needs to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, I cut it a little bit short, but that's okay. And so what I want to do first is I want to make this edge right here kind of stampish first. So the only piece that I need for this is just the end, or this end right here. So what I'm going to do, but I don't want it to cut anything. Y'all, there's a gnat in here. Oh my God, what's going on today? So I don't want to put this all the way up under here like this because I only want to cut like this end to start with. So let's pull out, oi, the vagabond. Dun, 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 dun. It's like sci-fi movie. And I got my plates here, and this is a thinlit die. It's actually a Sizzix die. So I have my big jammy, the main piece, which I have the platform. So I'm gonna stick that in. And for the thin dies, you need like the thin board. So I got that. Those pretty much stay together because that's all I really have is the thinlits. And then the plates. So let's put a plate on. Yeah, I was so intimidated by these die cutting machines when I first got mine, or before I got it. And I did like so much research because I just didn't know. I didn't know what to buy. But I'm really enjoying this one, and I'm not intimidated by it anymore. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so what I'm doing is, you all see, I hope y'all can understand. I'm trying to explain it, but you know, pull this over so you can see. And I only want to cut this part right here first. And this might seem like a slow process, and that's because I'm just explaining it to y'all, but I kind of made those tickets pretty quickly. I already got my project 20 for today. All right, so let's put this on here and make sure I don't pinch my fingers. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna bring it back out. I like making it go through twice because that helps out a lot. Oh, you get the spell binders. I still was thinking about getting a small one, but I don't know. Or a big one. A small one and a big one. You know, I think I could benefit from a whole bunch of die cutting machines. Okay, now the only thing about this technique I will say, this is just regular copy of paper, so I can still see some of the bends in here, but there's no cut, so I think it's okay. So then the next thing I want to do is kind of decide where I want the perforations, because this piece right here in the middle is where the perforations are at. So what I'm going to do is decide where I want those at, and I'm gonna, you all see how I have that? So I just kind of ran this up under where the perforation is, and I can make this ticket as long or as short as I would like. So I'll just leave that right there because it's kind of sitting in some grooves, and this part is pretty quick, so I'll put the top back on. Let's slide this down. Okay, making sure not to pinch myself. And then come back. All right. And then it doesn't cut all the way through, it just cuts some holes so you can see there. And then I'm just going to pull it a little further and make some more perforations. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I get to the end. I'm trying to do them straight, but you know, even if they don't come out straight, I'm okay with that. Let me get my thingies together here. Try not to put my arm in the way. And try not to get pinched at the same time. Alright. And I'm going to move it and make some more perforations. Kind of enjoying saying that word, even though I don't think I'm saying it quite correctly, but you know, I got a public school education and that's the way I talk. So people just have to accept me for who I am. Okay. I can't believe I had to get up and get the door, y'all. Because Slim knows he doesn't answer the door. He doesn't even like bat an eyebrow when the doorbell rings, because he knows. You don't go to the door if you're a kid, because you don't know who's at that door. Don't do it. So you can actually make some really short ones and make some stamp-like images. Trying not to hit the camera thing, but I probably did. Alright, and then what I didn't do on one of them is I still need to just make this end here. I need to cut that, so let's just put that, oh, it needs to go this way. Needs to go this way. So we don't want to cut anything up under here, so we just want this end. Let's put this back on. Hold on. Okay, I'm concentrating, y'all. Dagnabbit, I keep doing the same thing. She's concentrating, but she's not concentrating hard enough. Alright, hopefully I got it this time. Hopefully she has it. Alright, so now we have some perforated pieces that we can use. Okay, so also, so I have some more. I wonder, can I do like, I didn't try to do like 2 pieces at a time. Let's try 3 pieces. I'm gonna be adventurous. If I can do 3 pieces at a time, that would be awesome. All these little ones. So first I want to do the end. Part of the problem is my My plates are already warped and I haven't even used them that much. Let's see, did it cut? It cut them. So this is regular copier paper, so that's wonderful. Because y'all know I'm going to be scanning these so I don't have to keep making them over and over again. Alright. And then, so the next thing I want to do is do my perforations. Oh, y'all, let me tell you, I was cracking up in the car. I went to the post office to drop a package off. And they were talking about a armored car in, I guess, the Atlanta area. So some of you all may have heard this, that they dropped like $175,000 worth of money on the highway. And I was like, how does that happen with an armored car? But the DJ was asking, like, if you were behind that armored car and they dropped that money. Now the holes didn't go all the way through on this, but I think I'm still down with this. And so they said, if you were behind the armored car, would you have returned the money? So what would you all have done? This one guy said, he said, heck no, he would not have returned the money. He said he would have, you know, he was a black guy. He said he would have considerate reparations. But they were cracking me up on there, and this one lady was like, she said, no, I would not have returned the money, but I would have took it home for a little while and thought about it. So I don't know what I would have done if I was behind the car. I don't want y'all to think badly of me, so I ain't gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say nothing about what I would have did with the money. Would I gave it back? That would have been a tough one. It would have been like, how much money is it? The bottom line is, it doesn't belong to you, right? So you really should give it back, but that would be kind of tough, especially if you need the money. If you broke, busted, and disgusted, would you get the money back? That's a tough one. All right. Yeah, that's a hard decision. Very hard indeed. Okay, now on this, I do want the end of this, so I'm just gonna put this down. We're at the end. Just doing this, I'll probably have my Project 20 covered, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. She's about to cut it. I don't want to cut it. There we go. I hope I explained how to do this, because this was, I don't know. I'm a pretty good teacher on most days, but I don't know about this. I don't know if I explained this one well. Okay. So now, it's not really a tutorial. That's how I get out of this. This is not a tutorial. Oh, I put perforations there, but that's okay. So now this is what we have. So we have lots of perforated pieces. I got yellow, and this actually picked up some of the where the cuts are on here. So it's like embossed into the paper. But you know what? That's just going to add some character. Can you see that? So it's kind of roughed up. That's okay. Super Text says she would return it. Girl, you're a lovely person. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do next. Let me put this to the side. I'm just going to close this up momentarily because we're not finished with my Tim Holtz Vagabond. Okay, so next, I took out some scraps, and I tried to find some scraps that didn't have a lot going on the paper, because I noticed I tried to use some music paper for this and It was a bust, y'all. It was a bust. And what I figured out is you need to like not have a busy background when you're using these stamps because the stamps themselves are very busy. So let's get the stamps. Let's play with the stamps. So these, I think these are probably best. It's better that you stamp them first and then use the die cut so you can put them in a precise place. But I was able to stamp them after I cut them too, and that worked well. But let's do it this way. Where's my thingamabob here? I'm just gonna stamp some stuff, and I'm just using some Ranger all-purpose stamping ink, and this is cocoa because I tried to get like a little a pad that was kind of wet. So Tammy said honesty is the best policy. Ugh. I don't know if I like hanging with y'all. So if I kept the money, then I wouldn't have to share it with y'all. Hey, Livy. I didn't see you in here. I'm trying to go back and see what's in here. So Tamika says she has a mini spellbinder one, and Boo Boo Kitty says she has a die cutter too. She says she puts it on the floor and stomps on it. Ta-da! Die cut. That's too funny. All right, let's put this one on here. Too funny. All right, let's do 2 of these. So I think this pattern is okay. There is some stuff going on in the background, but I think it'll be all right. All right, so let's just put that over to the side momentarily. Y'all don't never clean my stamps off anymore. I used to when I first started stamping, but then I was like, why? I'm not gonna clean that off. Okay, let's do some smaller ones. And this was actually some paper that I watercolored on. So, so let's use some of that. And I'm trying to be aware that I need to leave some space in between these because, you know, oop, y'all look what I just did. Gotta leave some space. Now I'm using some hand sanitizer, and this ink comes right up. In case y'all didn't see that. That's your tip. Use hand sanitizer to get ink off your surfaces because it has alcohol in it. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. Good night, Irene. I think these tickets are going to be pretty cute. I might have to do some more watercolors. You would feel guilty, Boo Boo Kitty? Ugh. I don't know if I can hang with y'all. What goes around comes around. Ugh. Why do I have to hang around good people? It is a nice dream. You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. Like, I would want to keep it, but I wouldn't be able to keep it. Not because I would feel guilty. It's because I'm a goody two-shoes, and I don't want to get busted because I really don't think I would do well in jail. So, I would have to give them that money back. But it would be very tempting to keep it for sure. For sure. So I would definitely just do like a ton of stamping first and then do the die cutting thing. And that way you only have to pull your die cutter out like once. All right, let's pick another stamp. I have the stamps here on the side of me. And I'm just picking some. Hey, Caroline. Welcome to the live stream. No, you're not, Boo Boo. No, you're not. Boo Boo doesn't think that her stuff is going to be good enough for the Facebook group. That's not true. I want to see everybody's stuff because you know what? I get good ideas from everything, and everything is so beautiful. So I say, Boo Boo, post your pictures, okay? Post your pictures, you and Chris. And you know what else? If you think that like your technique, because sometimes it's just about the technique when things don't come out right. If you think your technique is something is wonky, then you can ask for suggestions. And believe me, you all have some fantastic suggestions. And I've definitely been taking up on those suggestions. I love it. Just over here, now I can really talk back and forth with you all over on the Facebook group. All right. Okay, that's enough for now. So I just took a few of these stamps that they have here. And you know what? You could just get the stamp if you don't have a die cutter. You can just get the stamps. You can stamp them and you can cut them by hand. So that's no big deal. You don't have to have a die cutting machine. That's just gravy on the potatoes. All right, so let's open this big fella up, girl. Y'all, this thing is so heavy. I still like it though. It's very heavy. Boo Boo Kitty said her favorite pages contain a sticker, washi tape, and a brown paper bag. And that sounds absolutely lovely, I'm telling you. You can do a lot with a little. As long as you feel good about it, that's all that counts. That's all that counts. Let me see if I can go this way with this warped board here. All right, so let's pick. I'm picking a stamp from over here. Let me move these out the way for now. And I can cut a few of these at a time, I think. So I'm going to put that one there. I think y'all can see what I'm doing. I tried to put everything where you all can see. But I know it still might be a little difficult. Just using some different types of dyes. I'm concentrating now. Earlier I was doing this and I was putting the things on. I had everything on perfect. And what happened? The board tilted and everything fell off. So hopefully that won't happen this time. I hope. Alright, and then I think, oh, I can't cut him. Alright, so we just have those three for the moment. Put this on. She's concentrating, everybody. Alright. Well, this thing sounds like it's breaking. Let's see what we got so far. Let's move these out the way. Let's move this out the way. So we got 3 different types of tickets. That one, it's okay. That one's great. That one's fantastic. Let's put this over to the side because we have some more to cut. And I could just take that off. And so this one at the bottom, I'm going to use this one. And I'm concentrating. I used this one and this one. Still better than trying to cut with the scissors for sure, in my opinion. At least I don't have to put it on the floor and stomp on it. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see. Crack, 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 crack. Okay. I put a lot of random stuff in my books too. I think I just haven't been working in my books that much lately, but I do a lot of randomness as well. Okay, so we got some more. So I'll look at those. Let me see if I can get some good focus here. There we go. So we got those so far out of this one sheet. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Let's put those to the side. And let's do this one, this purple one. And be using some of the same ones again. And nope, that one's too skinny. Can't use that one. This one's it's gonna be tight. Dun, dun, dun. Try to carefully put these on. Okay. Crack, 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 crack. It's kind of scary when it cracks like that, but I think it's okay. All right. So we got 2 tickets out of that. Put those aside. Let's do 2 more. And this ticket is just kind of tight. All right, let's do this. You know what? I could. That's too big. All right, so I'll have to run through these a few times. With that one piece. So it probably would be good if I had like another set of these. If I was, I don't know, I would have to be doing like a whole bunch of these to justify having a whole nother set. Because, you know, I could be watching Stranger Things while I'm doing this, or chatting with my Junk Journal buddies over on Facebook now. Yay! I'm excited. Just remember, you all, no project is a small project, and you can get some good advice from other people that have been there. Ooh, it shot out at me. I use Dunkin' Donuts, but I use my I always use stuff from the kitchen. Y'all should see my last journal. Do I have it on my desk? I do. I'm gonna show y'all when I move this, if I remember, because I always say I'm gonna show you something and then I forget. Okay, I gotta look at the time too. I don't even know where we're at on the time, because this whole live stream started out as a fiasco. You guys have a flood watch right now. Be careful. I don't want your craft stuff to float away, because you know that's the most important stuff. All right, so let's do these 2 tickets. I like the colors behind these. And I like this ticket too. This one. This is the one that has the perforations. So let's see. Oh, y'all didn't fix the focus. Why you all didn't say anything? All right, here we go. I think that's good enough. Good enough focus. All right, let's put this here. I love this set. It's so beautiful. Crack, 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 crack. Makes me feel better when I say the cracking noise myself. Crack, crack, crack. Crackety, crack, crack. And I'll show you all the tickets in a minute when we get done with these. Put these on. Of course, this doesn't come with any directions. And that continuous ticket thing, I think that's a hack. I don't think it's... they were made to do the continuous tickets, but it's a fantastic hack. And of course, I didn't make that up. Okay. So that's all the ones that I stamped. That actually did not take me that long. Okay. So let's put this over to the side. Let's put... I need to give this a name. Oh, Big Bertha. I think that's the name, Big Bertha. All right, where is... Let's put these up, because I can easily see these getting lost with all the paper on the floor. Actually, my floor looks pretty good right now. Okay. Okay, so that's nice. These go right in there. These came in this little packet here, and of course, I'll just stick this in here. Will it fit? Yep. This will fit inside here. Yay! Because I'm notorious for throwing packaging away. But this is awesome. Look at that. That makes it totally worth the money. Alright. So set those aside and let's work on these for a few secs. And so we got some different colors, and that's the purpose of why I took the color paper out, so I will already have the colors instead of doing my watercoloring. So these were watercolor, but I still like the way they came out because they came out super nice and grungy. Yeah, I haven't even been outside today, so well, I just got in the car in my garage and went to the post office and let Slim take my packages into the post office. I don't know what the weather is. Okay. So I have this pack here. This is Tim Holtz as well. I had to look and see. So this is a Tim Holtz pack, and it was like a whole bunch of little stamps. That's why I bought it, and that's what I'm going to use on these. So let us get our little stamp block out and figure out what we're going to use. And I'm just going to use the same cocoa pad. And let's turn this over. See, some of these I haven't used before, so I'm going to use some of those. And some of them I have, and it just doesn't show out dark. We'll do a car. These are will make some fantastic pocket pieces. And also, hey Joy, also you can do clusters with these. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to use this stamp again. Let's put it on blue. There's like some serious shadows going. I can barely see what I'm doing. And alright, so that's enough of the car. And let's do the butterfly. So you don't have to have the stamp pad to do this. Just the dies for this. So kind of the other way around. Or you can just use your scissors after you stamp and voila. Try not to press too much. Gotta give it a light touch. I'm trying to keep it so y'all can see. Let me take this focus down. Or it's just gonna keep going in and out. You have these stamps? Yeah. They're beautiful. With the fly. Let's try this one. So I like doing the continuous thing because it just seems like things move faster after you cut those. Alright, let's go this way. Change directions. Alright, and let's do the typewriter. Because I don't have no stinking typewriters on here. Do these this way. I'm just going to keep on stamping until all my spaces are filled. And I did do a lady and a guy before, and I really like them, so I think I have some. I might not have did these long enough. to fit them in. We shall see. If it doesn't, oh well, it's okay. I don't think it'll be a big deal. Got the lady. She's beautiful. Get me another lady. I think I would like another one. I might do a lady in all the colors. Just a ballerina. She is cutesy pootsy. Okay, and I think I would like to use, I like the birds too. Let's do the birds and all the colors as well. They're kind of cute. And yeller. Like old yeller. And green. Now this is how I have so much ephemera, because coming on with you all, I be getting down with the ephemera. I get down because you figure by the end of the week, if I come on Monday through Friday, and if I do 20 pieces, even if they're small, 20 times 7, that's 140 pieces. Like that journal that I released today, that had 70 pieces of ephemera in there. So that's half a week's worth of work. Okay, so I got them all, and then I have like some little bitty bits down here. And this one wasn't cut, but that's okay. And what could I put on there? I have like this little fly. So I'm going to put the little fly on there. I never used this little fly before. Let's see how the little fly looks. So when I use these, I could actually tear them apart, or I can just leave them all together and put them on a page like that. Now this would be cool to have some of these to put as an extra gift for some things. That's cool, huh? Look at that. That is pretty. Okay, so what do you all think so far? We're not finished though. We're not finished because even though these look pretty good the way they are, I just felt like they were missing something still. So where are you? So I decided I was going to make them a little stamp-esque. So I had a bunch of stamps out. Okay, so this is a Bow Bunny postal stamp. And I actually have one of the pieces out. So I'm going to use one of the pieces out of here. I love these stamps. And I need, but this time I need some protection up under here. It's my protective surface here. And on some of these, I'm just going to take this stamp and like just go halfway across there. This says registered stamp something or other. It looks postal-esque. So to make these kind of look like a stamp, just going to put that on some of them, not all of them. And let's use a different one. I'll use a different one on the different colors. Let's see. Don't be jealous, y'all. Look, y'all just start collecting your stuff up a little bit at a time. That's what I did. Just itsy bitsy bits at a time. Baby steps. When you collect stuff up in baby steps, then you have enough to do. And this is regular copy paper, you guys. I got like a pack that had different colors in it, and I've actually had this paper since the beginning of time, to be honest with you. Forever, ever. Let's put some there. I'm not even thinking about it, I'm just stamping. The stamp goes on here somewhere. How about that? I'm gonna make them all kind of stampy. But of course you don't have to do that. Okay, let's put this one back. I'm notorious for not putting my stamps back too. Terrible at it. I'm doing a good job today. Doing a good job of putting my stamps back. That doesn't always happen. Put this down by her feet. I'm not even getting good pressage here. Not pressing down right, but that's okay. Who's gonna know but me? Okay, so all of those are done. And I'm not gonna, I think I'm not gonna do any more. This one's kind of a harsh stamp. It's kind of harsh. All right, so let's put this one back. And now I'm gonna take like the wavy lines, you know, the wavy lines that they stamp at the post office. That's what we're gonna use now. We're gonna wave it out. Wave some of this stuff out. Let's start with this one and just like a piece. Even though we're going across the lady, but it looks like a canceled stamp. So I like that. All of them get a little canceledness somewhere. All right. Okay. Before I move on with that, let's see. You know what? I don't actually, I want to say I don't have a list, but what I had to do was make a list. And I actually made a list in my traveler's book here because I didn't know which ones I had did on camera or not. So I had to make like a little list. So where is it at? Yeah, this is my traveler's book. So seeing here's my videos, and I started making a list of the ephemera. So that's something that I could do, is like make a list of the pieces of ephemera, because I know sometimes it's hard to kind of figure out what you want to work on. So if you had like some prompts, that definitely would be helpful. And I actually have a little book. I call it my prompt book. So if I don't know what I want to do, I can use that prompt book. So I have to show you guys that sometimes. It's like really rustic. That's the good name for it. It's really rustic. All right, Tammy. See you later. Thanks for coming on. How long we been on? Have I been on that long today? Let's see. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Because I want to finish these. All right, so now I just took out like some flowers. And because I still felt like some of these didn't have enough. So I'm just kind of going off the edges and putting some flowers on here. Giving it a little added touch. Bring it down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Let me fix the focus. Okay, thank you, Penny. All right. So I'm just giving these just a little extra something something because I didn't feel like they had enough. All right. And then I'm still not finished with them though. Can't you believe it? She's not finished, folks. I'm concentrating. All right, let's do the pink ones. Not long enough. I wish I could stay on forever, but forever ever. But I can't. If I stayed on forever ever, you guys would y'all wouldn't be on with me. All right. Okay, he has, oh, we're missing one more blue. Y'all see how that colored paper just took on a life of its own, didn't it? Once I started stamping it. So you could punch some shapes out of some regular paper and just stamp on it. It's beautiful to work with. Just some regular copier paper. Okay, so now this is what we're gonna do next, because y'all know I'm not finished yet. She's not finished yet. Okay, let's get all the ones that we just did. Make sure I got them all. So these are all the stamps that we just made together. And I'm gonna get I'm using antique linen, I believe. And for these, I'm just gonna go around the edges here. Let me go up some. Because I feel like my hands are gigantuan when they're this close. They feel gargantuan. Not gigantuan, but gargantuan. Which I don't know if either one of those are a word, but you know. Hey, over on the Facebook group, I know I told you all before that I was thinking about trying to do like craft shows and stuff. So somebody came up with a question about doing craft shows. And I haven't, the only person that I saw like on YouTube that shared anything about the craft show was Gina at the Rebookery. And she didn't really, I guess she does it all the time, and I don't know if she changes her prices on her books and what kind of craft show she went to, but she talked a little bit in detail about like her experience and stuff, some things that she learned about going to craft shows and stuff. And in my opinion, was a little general. And I also heard Nick the Booksmith. She talked a little bit about doing a craft show, but she didn't really explain anything. She just said that she was going to do one, if I'm not mistaken. But I haven't really seen anybody that does like journals and does craft shows really kind of explain it. So we were someone started a discussion about that over on the Facebook group. So I would love to hear people chime in on that. Like if you've had any experiences for the craft shows. Because I know like this particular thing, the journals, is more kind of an artsy thing. So that's what these continuous tickets look like at this moment. But we'll look at all of them soon. So having these all together too makes it easier for this part of the process. Of course I was going to grunge them up. Did you guys think I wasn't going to grunge them? This doesn't even look like copier paper anymore. It looks like some old grungy paper that I got at an estate sale. Who would know the difference? Maybe I can have an estate sale and just grunge up everything with like vintage photo, my Tim Holtz stuff. And be like, this is old stuff from 1902. You want to buy it? Want to buy these old Victorian stamps? Somebody would think they was Victorian stamps too. Oh, so once I went around the edges, since I want to try to get these parts too, I just go ahead and bend those parts and grunge them up on both sides. And then, and then you'll have like the whole picture like that. So let's do this. So if you only did like these 4 strips here, you would have like your 20 pieces of ephemera for the day. If indeed you were doing a project 20, like I myself am doing. But as you can see, sometimes she doesn't get her project 20 in for the day, but I do something every day. So I'm quite proud of myself. Trying to get on them journals is what I'm trying to do. So I still have 3 more journals that I have to post and put up. But everything takes time because I have to take photos, I have to make the listing, and then I don't have to do a walkthrough video, but I think it's nice when you do like a flip through video of the journal so people can see what they're getting. They can see every page, every piece of what they're getting. I think that definitely adds value to your item. And if you can show people how to use stuff too, that's nice too. I like that myself, since we're all buying stuff online these days. And stores are closing. We have to kind of adapt to the online buying, where we can't touch things, but we can see it visually. All right, I have put that aside. Let's do the blue one. I wanted to say like blue was my favorite color out of all of these, but I kind of like them all. I don't really have a favorite color. I just like the way they all look. Beautiful. Beautiful stampiness. So, you know, I didn't ask you all, what projects are y'all working on today? The only thing I got to work on was just publishing that one listing. And then I started playing with these stamps, of course. So that's what I was working on. Because this just came in. This came in this afternoon. And I was like, woo-wee. Time to play. I might as well play with my junk journal buddies. Because I was excited to get this stamp set. Alright, so let's do these as well. Because this really transforms the tickets. Makes them look like real tickets. I'm going to bend this. Because there's a perforation in there. Get the perforated part too. Do this. And this is a pretty quick project too. This is a nice mindless project. Nice TV time project that you can do. And like I said, you don't need the dies. You can just use the stamps. And then again, you don't need the stamps. You could just use the dies if you have it. The cardstock is nice to work with on these tickets because they feel like real tickets. Nice, yummy tickets. That's how I feel about some of my junk journal stuff. It feels nice and yummy. And these are very beautiful. These purple ones, this is the watercolors. So if you have some white paper and you have some watercolors, I have some Cheapo Depot watercolors, you can use the watercolors on your tickets. Of course, it's easier if you have the paper painted in advance, and then have it nice and dry, and then cut your tickets or stamp your tickets. That would be nice. So Penny is, ooh, she's stocking her storage book. Penny, let me tell you, child, I was stocking my book before it was finished. It's still not finished and it's full of stuff. Because I was just excited to use it. I should have waited until I got it finished before I started, but I couldn't help myself. It was just too much fun. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put these little pieces in there. We're going to look at everything that we've done today. And I painted, and this was not watercolor paper that I used either. This was just copier paper, and I watercolored it. So it's quite nice. Okay. Let's move you out the way. Let's do a spot of a cleanup here. So I need some space. Hold on. Let me just get some stuff in their correct homes. Hey. And we could go through this. Oh yeah. Big Mama is heavy. Hold on. I'm just putting the taking this cord out of my way. Oh, come on, Big Mama. Ay. Okay. Woo. All right, Big Mama's out the way. All right, so these are all the tickets that I've done today. So I'll definitely have my project 20, especially if I pull these pieces. So let's do this. So we won't have so many distractions, except for my washi tape. That washi tape is so distracting. But I like it, but it's distracting. So here's the strips that we did. Right here. And Penny, I would love to see your book too. I would like to see your storage system. We could put that over on the Facebook page too. All right, so that's our strips that we made. Aren't those beautiful, y'all? I love them. Let's get a little closer so y'all can kind of see what they're looking like. I think our focus is okay, just in case. There we go. So that's what these look like. These are pretty much finished, and they can be folded and stored, or you can stick them in the pocket like this. You can leave a few of them together, and then when they pull it out, it's like a nice surprise. Or you can like journal on it, or you can create a story. You could even put like regular pictures on these little tickets, like print them real small. My mind is just going, because y'all know I have lots of ideas in my head. All right, so let's look at some of the other tickets. Okay, so that's one that I did before you all came on. Here's a continuous one as well, and these were on the coffee dyed paper, and then I used watercolors on these and then grunged up everything. And then these were on some watercolor paper, and I think these will look good on some paper from doing, if you have a jelly press as well. So these are the purple ones, and a few different shapes. And what else do we have here? So that was just one of the stamps that I had laying around, kind of. Here's another one that's just laying around. And then all of these came from the stamps that I got today. Some of it is on coffee dyed paper, some of it is on cardstock. It's just awesome, y'all. It's like I just want to sit here and play with these. And here's some more. So we have all of those. So now I can put these in my book. So I think I like the more colorful ones the best. Get that. There we go. So let's take the book out while we're on. If I can. It's kind of heavy, y'all. It's quite girthy. I'm proud of it. Proud of its girthiness. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. I love this book so much, and I didn't get a chance to play with it today, so I had to pull it out. Y'all got paper clips and everything in here now. It's awesome. Look how it sits up. Ooh-wee. Like a Buddha. I love it. All right, so I'm going to I have some spaces back here that I haven't used. So let's put them here. No, let's put them here. This signature is, I still have a few more pages left, and then this signature is full. This is the first signature. That's the only thing I have stuff in. It's the first signature. So these are the other two signatures, and they have a few things. So I've been working on these, and slowly I've been getting the pockets in. So let's put some of these into the pockets, because I know they're going to fit nicely. And then I can find my tickets whenever I want them. Actually, I don't really want to put these in yet. Not yet. I'm not going to put these in. Well, yes, I am. Let's go ahead and put these in. because I just want to enjoy my book. It makes me happy. And then I'll be ready. So like these long ones, I'll just fold them and put them in. They still fold away quite nicely. I can think of tons of things to use these on. Some fun tickets. So are you all motivated? I know some of you may already have the stamp pad and the dies. Are y'all motivated to make some tickets? So that's something right there. So you know what I think I'm going to do is like start over at the Facebook page. If you haven't signed up for the Facebook page and you're just coming on, you can go, the description is in the link below. It's called Junk Journal Buddies, IES on the buddies. And I'm going to put kind of a poll over there of like, and I'm going to try to make a list of the ephemera. I'm not making any promises that it's going to be like right this minute, but we'll start making a list, a running list. We'll have a document as soon as I figure out how to do that. Because some of it is a hit or miss. I've had a group before, but it's been quite a long time. It was a different type of group as well. But I think I can get it going where we can start like a list of the ephemera. Because that would be cool. You don't have it, but you want it. I didn't have it either, and I saw several YouTubers using it, and I was like, I want those. That's like a must-have. Just like the die cutting machine, that was a must-have. Some things you just feel like you have arrived when you get it. I think that's how it was with the stamps. I feel like I have arrived. I'm like rolling with the big time now. With all these beautiful stamps. Look at that. I filled up a whole page. Woo woo. Now I just need a flap to go over the top of it because I don't have a flap. Because I've been working on the flaps and the sheets. So some of them have flaps. And then I already had like a bunch of paper clips that I haven't been using because I used to use them in my planners and I don't use them that much anymore. So I took out all the paper clips that I had. Look, y'all, put all the paper clips in here too. Instead of using regular paper clips. Like that's a regular paper clip. That one's not. So I started putting paper clips in here. I love this book so y'all just want to give this book a hug. Y'all excuse the book for a minute. We're making love. Okay, we're done. I know, family show. Family show. I love this book so much. All right, so we have successfully made our 20 ephemera for today. That would be a check. And I didn't even explain the Project 20, but the Project 20 is us making 20 pieces of ephemera per day so that we'll have ephemera when we make our actual books. So with that, I am going to shove off. Okay, Penny says make a document to go in the files on the Facebook page would be great. That's what I'm going to do. And then we'll just start filling it up in baby steps because I'll have it so that anybody can put like ideas for ephemera in there. That's what I'll do. I think that would be fantastic. Okay, so don't laugh at me, Monica. I can't help it. I love my book so much. All right, you all. I am going to go ahead and shove off because I know Slim needs some dinner and I need some dinner. And then I think I'm going to go and play over on the Junk Journal Buddies because I see that there are some more people that would like to get in and we would like to have them. So with that, I am going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Oh, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you leave as well. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.